Hello again. I'm back after a very, very long stint of not uploading. I've been very busy. I've been studying for exams and stuff, and all that stuff. It has been a long while since I decided to get on and just have a chat with you guys. But going on of this format that I've just kind of built on this channel, just talking about just random shit that's happening in my life. Just kind of want to talk about friends, and I feel like that I've said that about 400 times. I just want to talk about blank, but I digress. It's a hard thing, friends. It's definitely a very hard thing. First of all, getting them's a bitch. I've got good mates, but oh my god, you remember when you were little and it's like, sick, I don't know anybody here. It's not like my parents dropped me in front of some people and they're like, do you like Ninja Turtles? Fuck yeah, I love Ninja Turtles. You're dropped into school and you don't know whether if anybody actually likes Ninja Turtles, so you gotta find people who do like Ninja Turtles, and that's hard. But when you get older, about my age, 18, you start wondering if those people that you did originally become friends with are actually your friends, and that's a scary thought. That's happened to me, or kind of happening to me. I got a good few mates that I met in when I was like 13, 14, and we chilled, we hung out quite a bit, and I don't really know whether they like me anymore. And I don't think I've done anything. It's just, yeah, it's just kind of the way the cookie is crumbled at the moment. I'll be honest, I've tried to record this video before, talking about this issue. And that, but one, the audio was bad because I had to talk really quietly, and I fixed the audio for this. And second, I was just very lost in my own thoughts for that recording. I wasn't really talking too much, and it was more or less just me thinking than talking to you guys. And I don't really want to upload a video that's like 20 minutes of just me thinking for 5. I think legitimately I had a stint where it was like 5 minutes where I was just thinking about the issue and I completely forgot that I was recording, and it was awful. So I didn't want to upload it, and I thought I don't edit my videos, and I don't edit my videos, and I knew that was crap, so I was like, we're just gonna scrap the video. And it's not why I haven't uploaded in a while, but we would have gotten another video if that video had just turned out a bit better, I'll be honest. But that was, when was that? Like late October? So I just want to talk to you guys about it. I got a few mates, and they kind of, I guess you could say, hit or miss whether I can kind of read them or not. And it's, these people are insane. I don't mean that literally. I don't know whether we're still friends or not. And shit, it's just kind of bad. They'll do things like, we haven't played games together since, I think it was April. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it might have been April. We haven't really played games together since then, and I did play with one of them at one point, between now and then, I think maybe July or August, and yeah, that was a nice experience. I think they do, I think they are nice, it's just that I can never tell if they like me or not, and that's the whole thing I gotta work out. and I'm trying not to do the thing that I was before, just sitting there thinking, so I'm just kind of rambling off any thought I get. That's, it's shit. It's really shit. I don't have the words to describe, because, one of them was the first friend that I made in high school, and, he's really nice to everybody, but at the moment, it's just kind of been distant. Like, we had we're graduating soon, and we had a signing. So you just take each other's shirts and you just sign them. And it was fun, and I asked that particular friend, who I'd known for all of 6 years, to sign mine, and it seemed like he just kind of tried to brush it off. He was like, "Oh, didn't I already sign yours?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Oh, okay," and then he signed mine, which just felt weird. And then the following day we had a little dress up day, because it was about the Halloween season, and we had, like, that was kind of a breakup thing. Besides graduation. Graduation's not yet. It's in like 3 weeks. Actually, it might be 2. I don't know. I'm thinking about exams and doing this. And yeah, just stuff like that. I may not have talked about this on this channel yet, but I think I did talk about it in the video that I scrapped, but I'll regurgitate here. I had a mate who was having a birthday. It was his 18th, and I was originally going to go, but he got into this massive fight with one of my other mates, because he had said some really bad stuff, apparently. And to be honest, I do believe that he probably did say those things. And I was like, texted him. I was like, "Am I still good to go to the party?" And he just said no, because no one's really going to talk to you. And I had my mates from. I had like good mates going, or who I thought were good mates, and I was like, I thought they would talk to me. And he was just like, "You just better stay home." And that was shit. So that was kind of the thing that pushed it over the edge. That was the thing that really got me thinking, I don't really think that they might not really like me. They just might kind of talk to me here or there. So that's what I've been thinking about for a while. And it's even worse because, topic of friends, I recently started talking to one of my old mates again, and we just kind of fell out of contact. I didn't have any malice towards it. I'm just really shit at keeping contact with people that I'm not seeing on a regular basis, or I'm not talking to, like playing games. If we don't share something where I can talk to you, like, I am really bad at keeping contact, and that's, yeah, it's really shit on my behalf, and something that I gotta improve on. But we started talking again, and we've been going to the gym together, and it's been really good. He got me back into the gym, so legitimately, I hadn't been there in months, and like, it's been good, but not many of my friends actually like him, which is very, very disheartening. But through him, me and my mate Cody have kind of rekindled a relationship that I kind of thought was maybe falling apart. But it's really putting hammer and stone that, yeah, we're good mates. I think I accidentally said his name. Oh shit, whatever. There's about 400 of those people named that. But so we've been going to the gym together, and my birthday's coming up. The 16th of November. I'll be turning 18 years of age, and I can finally go drinking, because I don't live in America, thank God. That'd be really shit, because I want to go drinking. And so we're like planning this big elaborate thing. I say that, but we're going out for dinner and then we're going drinking. And one of my other mates don't like him because in year 7, after him and his girlfriend broke up with each other, Seth, I keep saying their names, I'm really tired. My mate had kissed her, and I kissed my other friend's girlfriend, or ex at the time, and that was a whole thing that happened, and destroyed the relationship, and destroyed Seth's like kind of image. So we had, I had been debating whether actually letting him come to my birthday, because I didn't want him and my other friend getting into a fight, because then we'd get kicked out of bars, and then we wouldn't be able to go back in, and it would become a whole bloody thing. And also, I didn't really want to piss off my mate, because I do like both of them a lot. It's just that, like, I hate having to deal with people that don't like each other, because it like kind of dampens the mood. And I've definitely been in a situation where I am the person who doesn't like someone, or I'm in a feud with someone. But usually that kind of gets resolved quickly. But this has been a multi-year thing. This has been going on for quite a damn while. So I was just kind of debating that, and but at the mate who usually drives me to the gym, his birthday party, I was told that they were civil. So I'm just praying to God that they're just kind of chill, and civil, just on my behalf, for the love of God. And yeah, it's really shit up. I don't have a reason to hate the guy. There's some shit that he says which I don't necessarily agree with. Yeah. But usually it's not harming anyone in any meaningful way. So I don't really care. So I just kind of go on with my day. And yeah, you do really have to take everyone at face value, because normally you kind of just cruise through life, and as soon as someone do you wrong, it's like, okay, that guy's a piece of shit. But and the people that you think that are pieces of shit, you can probably find some really good people, but you have to let them like be a part of you, and you have to let yourself be a part of them. It's a unity thing. You can't get someone to like you just from you doing it, and you can't get someone to like you without you doing it. Two-man job. And yeah, I really especially denounce what my friend did when he was younger, when he did kiss my friend's girlfriend, ex. And fuck, that is, yeah, I can see why he's mad, but it's gotten to the point where, like, I think they're kind of just getting over it. Like, they'll never talk to each other again, but they'll get over it. At least I pray to God they will. Friends are hard, and you're gonna have to deal with a lot of shit like this when you get to my age, or even now. You're probably dealing with it now. I'm very sick. Give me a minute. I'm not crying. On God, I'm not. I swear. But it's definitely a thing where you have to go, are these people good-hearted? Yes. Do these people have my best interest in mind? Do these people actually like me? Are these people malicious in any way? And from those answers, you can put together how you can put together if you're gonna keep these people around. I have blown off some friends in the past, that I think are big pieces of shit, but it's never hard. I phrased that very badly. I meant the exact opposite. It's never easy. I had a friend who I introduced to my best mate, and I was like, oh yeah, nothing can happen from this. Oh, it did. It fucking did. Cheated on him with like more than 3 dudes, like 4 maybe, and a girl. So that was fucking just, that was awful. I felt super bad because I had introduced them. Obviously, I had no part in her cheating, but I still kind of felt a little bit responsible, which is just kind of like a complex. It's like, oh, I did this, when in reality I didn't. But it was even worse because I had to tell him, because he didn't believe anyone else, especially because the people who told him he didn't fucking like at the time, and I still have to explain to these people why the fuck he probably didn't, because they don't confront him about it because it was fucking years ago and he's got a new girlfriend, and he's just kind of moved on with his life. So there's no point in just kind of going over wounds that have already healed, because you're not going to get anything out of that. You just kind of maybe even tear a hole, which I don't think he will. He's got tough skin. But that was a thing that I dropped that friend immediately. That was like unforgivable act. Like, it was super shit. But then there's other times where I don't fucking know whether to drop these people or not. I have 2 friends who used to date, and they were fucking horrible to each other. They were just fucking awful people to each other. And they had never been like that to anybody else in their entire lives. Or at least I'd never heard of it, I'd never seen it, but I'd seen and I'd heard everything. Fucking everything from these 2 people. And the thing is, I'd confront the other one about it, and they'd either deny it or say that they don't know what they're talking about. So you can never tell which one is lying or not. And so it's either I take both of them with a grain of salt, or I take, like, I just believe everything is fact. Which, you kind of have to be careful with that. Because, obviously, if you just take everything at face value, you're like, okay. And also, it's even harder because that's your friends. Like, you have to go, would he really do that? Would he really do that, though? Like, there was a thing where, like, he was like, the boyfriend was, like, he was just depressed. He needed someone. He needed a shoulder to, like, lie on. And she just wouldn't give it to him. And she was just, like, distant. So, he had, like, he was super hurt by that. And then there was another time where the girlfriend was upset because he hadn't bought her anything for her birthday, which I think he didn't have a job at the time, but he still had money, so he could have still bought something. I think he had enough money. I don't really know. It was a long time ago. So, and then it just, from there, it was a fucking, like, a snowball on a hill. Like, it just kept growing. I dropped my microphone, pardon me. It just kept growing and growing and growing. Like, the shit would ramp up. And now it's to the point where the girlfriend finally admitted that she was messing with him and flirting with him while they were broken up so that she could manipulate him. And then he sent his friend, the boyfriend sent his friend to have sex with her friend to, like, get more info on his ex, because he missed her. And God, they're just awful to each other, but it's only to each other. There's been many times that I ran it through my head just going, should I drop both of them? But I do actually value both of them like a lot, and people with good intentions do still hang out with these people. And then I look at who agrees with what side, and that is definitely sheep behavior. And I look at it, but I don't do anything about it, which I think is the best role. You make your own decision, but it is also kind of useful information to go by, because if people who are kind-hearted and are like trustworthy believe them, then that can kind of sway left or right. Then if people who don't usually seem to be in the right agree with one side, that can sway it to the next. Or if they're like manipulative, if they're like biased in some way, there's a whole lot of things to run through that I don't have an answer to. And I don't think I ever will, frankly. And I feel like kind of a piece of shit for not making a decision, because it kind of just goes against like some stuff that I stand for. Like, I want to surround myself with good people. Like, say if I have kids in the future, I want their aunties and uncles, like the people that help me raise these kids, to be good people. And they won't turn out like that if the people that I hang out with, and frankly I won't turn out to be the best version of myself if I hang out with these people. But there is hearings, and there's good people in that group. There's good people in every group, and you just stick by that. And eventually you're going to come to graduation, or you're going to come to a time where everyone splits up, and that'll be it. That's it. You stick with the people who like trust you and who value your time, and then it's over. You stick with those people for the rest of your life. And whether you get into a fight or not and just stop talking to each other, if you fall out, just lose contact, it's alright. There's always new people to meet. It's never too late to make new friends, I have a lot of love to give. I think I've said that before. And I guess I should start writing script for these. I feel like that would be better, for quality-wise at least. But it's hard when you don't know if that love is placed in the right way. Because, God, there's a lot of people who just take it and run with it. But I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. We'll make it through. And yeah, it's a very daunting graduation, because it's like, I feel like uni will be different. It's 3 years. 3 years is minuscule compared to the time that I've spent with the people that I have. And it's also scary because I'm not going to the same university as my best mate, and that will be the first time that we have not gone to the same school every day ever. And also, he's not staying in Melbourne, which I am going to university in. He is going there, but he's not staying there. He is staying where we live at this very moment, and is just going to catch a bus when he's going to catch the train when he has classes, and he'll just do it on like a bi-weekly or like a once a week thing. And I think we'll stay in contact. I sure as shit hope so. I don't think either of us really want to see each other go, and we do talk to each other quite a bit inside school. And yeah, he's my best mate, so it's a bit scary. You just go like, fuck, like this is it. Me and my mates have just been sending each other fucking Instagram reels and TikToks of just these just posts, and it's like when you realize that high school wasn't all that bad, or like shit like that, where it's like I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss being in the same room every day, over and over, with the people that I grew to call my fucking friends, my brothers, basically. Like you're gonna find some people that you're gonna like is gonna be the uncle to your fucking child. It could be like Uncle D, Uncle Kevin, Uncle John, Uncle Brandon. All those people you will find in school, which I think is very important that kids go to school. Just because it's such an important social factor. I feel like there's a good chunk of the life where it's not too burdensome. And then if you find an avenue in life where you don't need it, leave, if that's what makes you happy. But I have gotten so much joy from the past 2 years that I've spent in year 11 and year 12, and it's irreplaceable. I can't say anything else, it's just irreplaceable. I wouldn't trade the time that I spent with my mates for the world, even the mates who I don't know whether they're friends anymore, even the mates that we're not friends anymore. I wouldn't have traded that time for the fucking world. And I would trade the world for fucking just a year more with everybody. I'm keeping a lot of the same friends that I have. And, like, God, I'm roommating with a friend that I didn't really meet until year 9. So it's not goodbye. It's see you later. Goodbye happens for the final time. And I think there'll be some goodbyes in graduation, whether it's formal or not, whether it's something else. But yeah, I originally intended the topic for this video, because this video's kind of been in the making for a couple weeks. Just me pondering it. It's not like I fucking produced these in any capacity. But the original thing was I was going to confront my I was going to confront my friends about whether we're on good terms or not. And you should never make life decisions for yourself after 9 o'clock. Because, yeah, it's probably bad. You're definitely not in the right space to make a decision on that. So don't do it after 9 o'clock. And that's very good advice. I was going to confront my mates about that when I originally recorded this video topic. And so I was hell-bent on it. I was like, just don't be like me. Don't make life decisions after 9. But I decided not to. I sat in front of the monitor for a good 25 minutes staring at the Discord call because they were playing fucking some game, I forgot. But they were just playing something that I had downloaded, and I could just potentially just jump in there and play with them. But yeah, and then it just turned to, I'm not crying, I swear. I'm just fucking sniffly for some reason. It's spring now, so but I turned it down. I was like, okay, we don't have to do that, but we can swap it for just texting. And I sat another 25 minutes in front of the monitor thinking, fuck, this is shit. this is awful. I can't even formulate a message. I wrote like 2 words and I deleted it. And it was, yeah, I gave up. And that was definitely the right decision. I was 100% the right decision. The friend that I was going to talk to, he had been going through some stuff, and I had been told of that, but I didn't know the severity, but he'd just been lashing out at me. And this doesn't have the conclusion that you think it does. It doesn't, sadly. I didn't make the rainbow and get back together with all my mates, and we had a jolly good time. I just 2 days after, I opened my Instagram page and saw that his dog passed away, and I was very glad that I did not text him, and I was very upset for him, because God, I know how it is to lose animals. Both my cats died within 6 months of each other, and yeah, your house feels really lonely without the 2 things making a lot of noise. It's, yeah. So I did see him at school, and we did have a little bit of a chat, and I was like, "Are you alright?" And he was like, "Yeah." And obviously probably wasn't, but I hope me asking kind of solidified that I did actually give a shit. Not just like seeing it and gonna do it whenever, like ask whenever. Just I asked him the next time I saw him, the very next minute, and yeah, me and that particular friend had we've talked a couple more times since then. He told me to get a buzz cut, because I do need to get a haircut for graduation, because I'm not going with all my shaggy hair right now. I don't think it looks great, but last time I got a haircut, it was awful. So I've just been growing out my hair lately. And yeah, that's how kind of things have gone down with that friend. And I don't think that was the worst ending I could have had. I think I could have had worse. I think I could have just buried the hatchet and completely screwed over my whole friend group. But I didn't. Instead, I got an ending that actually seemed alright, frankly. And I wanna see whether these friends still like me, and whether we'll hang out after school ends, or whether we'll play games. Because I literally have not seen one of my mates, who I consider a really good friend of mine, in over a year. Last time I saw him was October of last year. I was there when his parents got proposed to each other in a different country that they paid for my ticket. And I haven't seen that guy in a year, which I do kind of feel bad about, but we're planning to meet up, especially near my birthday. Oh, well, sorry, not near my birthday, on my birthday. He's coming. So, yeah. Friends are complicated as shit. Not only in the fact that, like, they're hard to read, or they're hard to get, or it's like a whole fucking thing of just being in that kind of state, but it's just kind of hard defining it. I haven't talked to a friend in a year, and we are still super good friends. We still talk on the daily. I haven't looked him in the face in a year. He's been up in Melbourne, living with his girlfriend. He's got a job up there now, and I'll be moving up there soon. And then, yeah, I'm not excited for the city life. I don't actually like the city too much. If anyone lives in Australia, you know what Melbourne is, and you know how much of a fucking annoying place it is to just be around generally. Yeah, I'm just going for the uni, and then probably come back down here and then move wherever, whenever I get a good job. But yeah, we'll cross a bridge when we get to it. Yeah, I've been reading you guys' comments. And I actually do really appreciate some of these comments. The views have dropped, which again, I have not done this for the views at all. I just do this to vent and just kind of talk to the wind, because I don't want to talk to anybody in real life. Ugh. So I just kind of do this, and if I just kind of stop uploading, I'm probably doing good. But I don't want to kind of make this place a negative thing, like whenever I upload something shit's happening in my life. But I don't think I'll leave you guys hanging. I used to have a YouTube channel when I was younger, and I think every kid when they're younger should have a YouTube channel, just to get a feel for, like, just if you want to be a creative, oh my god, YouTube is kind of like the best place to just be generally. You can't get a better experience than uploading to YouTube, looking at the view bar, the views go up, and it's fucking incredible. I never had a sour experience on YouTube. I thought it was, yeah. Once I move out to uni, I'm gonna make another YouTube channel and just do stuff with my mates. And I'm not going to tell you guys what that channel is. But if you see a small little YouTube channel playing shit like Terraria or Elden Ring or like Call of Duty, shit like that, just like variety games, but definitely some Elden Ring and Terraria, and you hear the word Bingus, that's me. If you hear the word Bingus on another YouTube channel, that's me. Obviously, I think there's other YouTube channels that, like I probably called Bingus, so, you know, line up the voices, but, if you hear that word, that's me. So, look forward to the end of the year. I also make short films, so I should probably make another account, kind of exporting that. I guess I could tell you guys the name of it. So I worked fucking for 8 months. I worked from January to August, sorry, making a short film for my media class, and right at the start, I just immediately went, I'm going for the fucking state award for this. I'm fucking going, just rocketing it, so that I can get the state award. And I recently submitted to the state award. We don't know when we're getting it back. They just said like mid-November you'll know if you've been nominated or not. I really hope I am. That would be fucking dream come true, because then I just get whitelisted, and if you win, you become a judge on the Melbourne International Film Festival, which is fucking amazing. That's like such a good prize for a fucking 18-year-old guy like me. And also would look amazing on a uni application, even if I flunk my math exam, which is tomorrow, and I'm playing Roblox instead. But I've never been good with maths, but I'm good with other classes, so I'm not too worried that my math will completely flunk me over. And my uni course is one of those ones where you don't need X amount. It's like, you can, like, if you have X amount, you'll have a better chance of getting in, but if you have a little bit less, then it's fine. And I'm pretty confident I can get the score that I need to get to uni, and especially with all my thingamabobs, my stuff, and even a nomination is huge. If I win, I'll be the second person in my entire school to ever win that award, which is insane. Will be framing that because it's an award for the entire state. You go up against thousands of other people, and it's like, geez, you can't get better than that. Oh, to be fair, there's 3 winners, but it's first place, runner up too, which kind of like bing bong. But I worked on it for ages, nights and nights, rewriting the script. Went with a mate and we did the soundtrack together, so that I didn't actually have to download much. And whatever I used, I made sure was royalty free, specifically from like NASA recordings and stuff, or like sonifications. So yeah, it's coming out the 1st of January, so you still have a bit of time to kind of get to know about it. And the title is I Am Not Well, and not is in brackets, so because I wanted to be quirky and make the title a bit cool, and also that's what Evangelion also has a title like that, and that was kind of the title inspiration, because I was like, I don't want a regular title, that'd be boring, and also doesn't really capture the film. I'm not going to say anything else about it. I'm going to say that the test screening was probably the most insane experience that I've ever had. In like a surround sound system, it was, you couldn't get better than that, and it was like, I thought I did, not to toot my own horn, but I thought I did a really good job, and the soundtrack made the film. I really got to give props to the person I worked with, who's a really good mate of mine, because he and I were just bouncing ideas off each other, and he'd just give me like a 15-minute audio clip of him making the most alien noises on the planet, and it was just, it fit into the script so well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head out. This is it for tonight. I got some stuff to do tomorrow, and yeah, it's kind of the end days. It's the end days for my school career. I'll be moving to bigger and better places. And I just got my suit for my graduation. Nice smoky color. So I think I'm gonna be fine. Hope you all are fine as well. Hope you're all doing well. Hope whatever you're doing, striving for it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. And we'll talk again. Alright, see ya.